What is going on, guys? Broken Machine here. Do hope you're all doing well today. A bit of a live commentary after the fact in this one. Wasn't too sure about the commentary itself. It wasn't feeling it, you know, just wasn't feeling it. So I thought, you know what, let's just talk about the gameplay. Let's talk about 2042, do a little breakdown here and there, and of course show you what loadouts I am using. So yeah, let's just get into it, relax, and let's do something a little different today. Definitely want to do some more commentaries. If you've been watching the channel recently, I have been doing some BF1, BF5, 2042, all that good stuff. Recently went back to BF5 and yeah, having a laugh on it. It's quite enjoyable these days. Feels quite refreshing. But anyway, we are on Discarded today, the actual rework of it. I've got to be honest, it's so much better than it was. We are in 128 player rush as well. If you want to have this experience, you got to play this in portal mode. Honestly, it's pretty insane. So yeah, PP29 loadout on screen right now. Got some nice movement here, nice positioning, lovely little two-piece there. Hoping for the triple, unfortunately didn't quite get it. Good tip, if you're shooting players from a different angle, don't stay aimed outside for too long. What is this guy even doing? A lot of people make that mistake. I make it all the time. I get so caught up with trying to take out the players ahead of me, I'm not watching what's going on around me and get dinged. So you see that, get a couple of kills and then move on my way. Now, up to the top here, this geezer has no idea what's going on. On the mini-map there, lots of people ahead, so I'm just taking a little breather here. Not pushing in too aggressive. Rockets coming in. They do not want me pushing in here. As you can see on the left side there, paparazzi are watching this one. I'm going to call that bit out. I don't know what I was saying there. Anyway, trying to make some moves here. Teammates are pushing in, checking our corners. Not pushing in too aggressive. The smoke is down. I'm going to try and heal that teammate, but I notice this guy is pushing straight in. Dozer, that one is a bit of a beast right now. Annoying some players. I've seen some creators getting really frustrated about those. I'd love to know down below in the comments, do you like the Dozer buffs? Do you think he's a little OP right now? Let me know. Not too concerned myself, but yeah, definitely a train of donors. A train of dozers could be a problem. So anyway, we've taken that objective right there. Trying to push in here. Looking left, seeing what's going on. The barrels are on fire. Watch out for those red barrels. Of course, always explode in video games. You should know this by now if you've been playing video games for a long time like me. Teammates are pushing in. We use this opportunity to push in a little bit there. Did you notice the heal? Always recommend you heal like that with the medic class. Just shoot it against the wall next to you, all the ground, and you heal pretty quickly. Now those guys up there should not have been peeking nets, and we're going to use that opportunity to flank them. And this is a nice little piece here. Ding that guy. See this one on the left, and then we get the third. Probably could have gone for the fourth there, but I had a feeling someone was around me, and there was. Sadly, we got taken out. Do love the verticality on this map. I wish there was more of it. You know, the map's super long as we go down the ship. Verticality is pretty good now. Before, just kind of got frustrated with it, but definitely with the rework, definitely enjoying it a lot more. All right, we're back in the mix here, so pushing down, see the teammates. Open area here, a little bit too vulnerable, so we're just checking our corners. You notice I'm using movement a lot here, never standing still. Would not recommend standing still in 2042, particularly if you're moving out in the open or a situation like that where the enemies are going to be staring in. As you can see down on the left there, enemies are pushing in that side. So I'm like, you know what? Let's not go that way. Let's see what's going on here. We're going to take the zip line up to the top. If you're watching closely there, you notice I look down very briefly. Always try to do that if you can. Now, moving on ahead a little here. Not much really happened in that objective, so we're moving up again. Cheeky little heal there. Can't quite get this geezer. Probably going to get shot by someone behind him, so we take a little breather back in. Pushing in again. Checking our corners. We see that guy there. Nice little slide around the side. Get that ding. We're getting shot once again, so I'm just going to chill. Thought I saw someone there. Bounce the grenade off the sides. That's a good way to do it. Now, this guy, this is a nice little move here. Wouldn't always recommend. For players who think they've wounded you, often they'll just push or not expect you to push back. So in those opportunities, I like to just be aggressive and just take them out, you know. Do the unexpected. Do the unexpected. New players often do that. Do you ever get taken out by the really new players and you're just like, how did that happen? How did that guy get me? That guy's not the best of the game, but they managed to outplay you. It's because new players tend to do unexpected things, and you got to learn from them. Often, they are making plays which you can certainly use to your own advantage. Now here, we got a couple of kills, so I'm going to push in, see what's going on. Teammates have planted the objective, and I'm just like, you know what? I want to take this opportunity to get a few more kills. Bit risky though, bit risky. Trying to aim down sight here, not peek for too long. You see all the red dots here. There is a whole load of enemies down this side. These guys are pushing away. We've taken the objective, so I know these guys are gonna all be retreating. So you just gotta keep moving. That was not an aimbot there. Just, you know, sometimes I like to snap to players. Watch out for the exploding little gas canister there. Probably should drop some more heals as I'm with the teammates here, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Now here, a bit risky. We're gonna reload the Surrette pistol, and we're gonna go left side. There's a lot of teammates going middle, and of course, again, I'm gonna say it, opportunities. Gonna take home this guy. Oh, he nearly gets me. A little bit sloppy on the aim there. Don't normally aim while jumping in 2042. That caught me off guard with the SPH explosive launcher. I would take that out of the game if I could. Honestly, nice. If you're listening, please nerf it. It needs a nerf. It should not be an easy one shot. Maybe just take off the stickiness towards infantry. Yeah, I think that's how I would balance it. Now look at this situation. Lots of smoke going down. What do? Well, you try and push to the side of it if you can. And then in this bit, we go straight through. Having a look around, trying to get behind the enemies. There was a guy on the mini-map there behind me, so I was making a bit of a mistake here. Not afraid to admit it. I mean, look at that. I am very lucky here that the guy behind me has not rushed. Yep, SPH once again. Or was that the scatter grenade? Oh, sorry. I'm not sure. I'll have to watch that back. But yeah, always tricky pushing in here. It's a bit of a pile-up. Two teams clashing. What do? Well, like here, you just peek angles, take your time, don't sit out in the open. See right there, as soon as I go into the open and I'm stationary, boom, I'm done. I get taken out. Now this I see this opportunity here, and this is really the essence of my playstyle. Oh, nice little save there, little dodge with the heals, shoot the ground again. This is really like my playstyle right here. I'm not too fussed about kill death ratio. I've been there, I've done it. The first ever kill streak I got in this game was a 25 plus flawless nuke, if you will, in a creator lobby. On the first ever spawn, you know, I've made lots of massive kill streaks. That's not what really interests me. I like cool moments, and this is one of those. This is why I like to rush and be aggressive. In about just a moment's time, we're just gonna full send. The smokes are coming in. Teammates are on the objective, and here we go. Let's go. I'm looking. I'm getting a feel for it. I'm getting a feel for what's going on. I'm just like, let's just get in there. Let's get in there. I see no one's really here, so I'm like, okay. Get a little bit of cover, wait for the smoke, and then we're just gonna push. Go on. There you go. Massive opportunity. Here it is. Cheeky little feed. Oh, 6, man. Not bad. In a pretty hot spot right there. So a lot of people come to my streams and they're like, you've died a few times. I'm like, I don't care. I live for these moments, you know? And that's what I really enjoy about Battlefield. I've been for the high KD. I've done massive streaks. But for me, it's those kind of plays that really keep me going. And you'll notice in both of these little clips here, I'm not really aimed down sight for too long. I'm moving, constantly moving. Because, you know, there's so many facing me. You've just got to go for it. Don't mess about. Just go for it. That's one of my biggest tips as well. Just, you know, if you don't hesitate, just do. Don't hesitate too much. If you hesitate, you'll often make mistakes. Whereas if you just try, you know, just try and make it as you go, as you go along. Sorry, you'll be fine. Now here, this is where it's gonna get really messy. This is a very open area. Gonna res that teammate. I am a medic. You won't see me rezzing all the time, and the reason isn't because I don't want to res teammates, it's because I'm not rezzing in silly places, especially in a mode like Rush. There's no point in rezzing if there's going to be 2 players down. It's just a big mistake. So these guys on the edge on the right, I'd like to res them, but I'm just looking around trying to find a spot. The thing here, you've got to remember, the lines of sight are just going to get you killed. If you sit there trying to res all the time, you're probably going to get dinked. You got to be careful with that. So yeah, as a medic, go for as many reses as you can, but you know, 2 players off the map is never a good idea. Now, I could have res that guy, but I'm thinking of pushing in here. I'm trying to secure the map as much as possible. I went to res that guy, but he's behind the wall, sadly. I see the enemies in front. I'm going to throw the grenade. I'm going to use that to push in. There's a sentry gun takedown. Teammates are all over here. Went for that res. Someone else got it. And this here, smokes are abound everywhere, so we're just going to push straight in. Bit risky there. I saw that guy. I snaked around, went left, got him as well there. Cheeky little cut. Again, not much really happened on that objective. But here, I didn't know about this spot. Look at this geezer. A little bit sneaky. Checking my corners as I come in here. Sliding around corners is a massive, massive easy way to catch players off guard. Definitely recommend it. Now, most of the enemies are going to be watching this objective here, so I'm going to use this as an advantage. Get a few dinks. Dink these guys. Long range, always moving. Always moving. Not sure what's going on with that body. Not going to peek in here for too long. As you'll see, if I stay there too long, I'm just going to get dinked. And again, we're going to get a couple of kills here, but unfortunately, we got taken out now. We respawn in. Teammates are on the objectives, or trying to get to the objectives, sorry. Enemies are coming in on the right side, on the spawn. So right now, what you want to do is just stop the traffic. That's all this is. So we're going to use the kind of key points, the key entrances, sorry, where the enemies can get to us, which is these zip lines and the larger entrances down below. The enemies, of course, spawn to the left side here, and we're just going to literally try and get as many kills as we can. It's not about the KD, really. It's more about stopping the enemies from getting forward. Can't see anyone there, so we're going to have a look on this left side. I mean, look at this. You take out these guys on the zip lines, and there's just no way that they can push in. It's just not happening. And the PP-29 at this kind of range, it's not ideal to you need to get headshots, so lower your aim a little bit, try and get as many bullets down to their chest or their torso, and you'll be good to go. Now, just checking behind me. Always a good tip. If you've been stood in a place for quite a while, staring down the same direction, tunnel, entrance, wherever it may be, you want to have a little flick around and check around now and then. And I'm just getting kills here. They're all just piling in. A check again. I mean, there's so many down there. Look at this. This guy. Listen to the fire rate. I'm kind of tapping a little bit. And there it is. GG's. A nice little game, an after game commentary. Hope you enjoyed it. A little bit of tips and tricks all over the place there. And I do want to do some more actual full commentaries. So appreciate you checking this one out, guys. Hope it helps. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to see more of these commentaries. Anyway, take it easy, guys. Hope to see you soon. Catch you later.